Have you ever noticed that we spend a lot of our time waiting for things to happen, right? Where maybe you're waiting for gas prices to drop. Maybe you're waiting for whatever's happening in the world to fix itself, so that things can stop. Maybe that person in your life to stop being so mean. Maybe you're even waiting for yourself, like to where maybe you're not so mean. Maybe you're just waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. And I think a lot of times God's going, are we waiting for Him? And by waiting, I mean, are we trusting in Him? Are we saying, Lord, I'm relying on You? So when the Bible talks about us waiting on the Lord, like in this passage from Psalm 130, I'll read it for you. It says, I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in His word I hope, right? So I wait for the Lord, and it's not waiting in terms of like waiting for the bus to arrive, although it has some aspects of that, right? Because when you wait for the bus, you know the bus is coming, right? It's just a matter of time. Maybe you can't see it. Maybe it's not there, right? So I'm not talking about waiting in terms of time so much as expectation or anticipation, and certainly trust. So when God says, hey, wait for the Lord, when David in the Psalm says, hey, I wait for the Lord, right? My soul waits. He's saying, look, that's who I trust in. And like so many of us, he was probably in a situation much like you find yourself going, man, I can't see how this is going to work out. There doesn't seem to be any hope. But if we wait on the Lord, what we're doing is we're saying, all right, God, I'm going to give this to You. I know that You will rescue me. I know that You will be there for me. I know that ultimately You got me. That no matter what, right, even death has been defeated because of the cross and because of the empty tomb, right? The worst the devil can throw at us has been defeated, destroyed, obliterated, gone, done. I mean, we've got to remember that. We've got to live that out. Trust in Him. Wait on Him. Let this passage sink in, right? Hope in His word. And what that means is the world's going, no, you're a loser, you got nothing. And God goes, no, you're my child. I gave my life for you. Right? Jesus said, cast your cares upon me. Find rest for your soul in me. That's what it means. Like to actually take those words and go, yeah, that's true. Like God is alive. He's real. And He does love me. I'm gonna put my hope in Him. That means talking to Him. That means praying. That means talking to others about Him, or maybe just trying to find answers to things with other Christians, right? With other people of faith. Banding together and saying, man, He's our hope, He's our trust. Because all the things around us, I think if we've learned anything, if you look at history, is that all of us and all of our plans, right, the ones that don't include God, they fail. That has a 100% record of failing, right? It may succeed for a season, but it fails. But as you look at what God is doing, man, that's glory, and that's the ultimate in like perfection is His love for you. All right, so I pray that makes a difference for you today. Share this with somebody, and we'll talk to you next week as we look at hope for the future. All right, can't wait to get into that. Talk to you then.